Aloha! Welcome back to DeFi Tactics. Remember, this is not financial advice. Do not make any financial decisions based on my word alone. Always do your own research. With that said, today we're going to discuss the upcoming EXFI airdrop, which is under a week away, and we're going to do a little speculation on possible price based on the current Songbird price and the expected circulating supply of EXFI once it's airdropped. Let's get to it. Let's get into talking about what EXFI is, what wallets and exchanges are going to support the EXFI airdrop, and the date and time that we need to prepare for in order to get the EXFI airdrop. We're on the FTSO AU website and we're on their blog. So you can look this up. I'll have the link for this article in the description of this video down below. The following exchanges are going to support this airdrop: Bitrue, Coinone, GoPax, and Uphold. The supporting wallets will be Bifrost, Decent, Ledger, and MetaMask. Now, me personally, I'm not going to leave anything to chance. I'm going to keep all of my Songbird on one of these supporting wallets and not on an exchange. As we can see with this whole Songbird distribution debacle, with some exchanges not distributing their Songbird, I'm in the camp of not even holding any Songbird on there for the airdrop, and that way we don't have to worry about them maybe possibly withholding the EXFI or not distributing it immediately. So due to numerous requests from several supporting exchanges and fellow community members, Flare Finance decided to push the snapshot back to December 12th, 2021 at 7 p.m. CET. That means that the snapshot is going to take place this upcoming weekend, depending on where you are in the world, with the airdrop taking place shortly thereafter. Also, I just want to point out that it is downpouring here, so that's probably what you hear in the background, if you can hear that. At this time, all holders of Songbird and Wrapped Songbird will receive EXFI token, originally named SFlare, the secondary governance token and primary fee replacement token on the EXFI platform. So, the EXFI token is essentially the Songbird version of YFlare, which will be the secondary governance and fee replacement token on the main Flare network Flare Finance platform. EXFI will have the following allocations and will be distributed directly to holders of Songbird and Wrapped Songbird. So, I want to point out that if you are delegating your Wrapped Songbird to a signal provider to earn FTSO rewards, those Wrapped Songbird will count for the snapshot. So if you have your Wrapped Songbird on the Bifrost wallet or on MetaMask and you are delegating to a signal provider, those Wrapped Songbird will be counted for the snapshot. There is no need to undelegate, switch back to Songbird, none of that. Additionally, it has also been put out by Flare Finance that if you are providing Wrapped Songbird or Songbird as collateral in Flare loans, or you're providing liquidity in the Songbird Canary Dollar liquidity pool on the Flare X platform, that Songbird will be considered for the EXFI snapshot. So in other words, there will be no need to withdraw the Songbird from the Flare Loans platform or from the liquidity pool, as that Songbird will be taken into consideration for the snapshot. So there's going to be no need to make a run the day before on the Flare Loans platform or on the liquidity pool. Scrolling down a little farther, we can see the distribution ratio that was put out is 1 EXFI token for every 235.275 Songbird or Wrapped Songbird. This is going to change slightly, and we'll get into that and why that is in a little bit here. The total supply of EXFI tokens will be 110 million EXFI. That will leave 40 million EXFI for the airdrop. 40 million EXFI will be allocated to the yield cloud for APY governance in the Flare Finance protocol or platform. 20 million of the EXFI will be sent to the foundation reserves, with another 10 million EXFI sent to the team allocation. So what is EXFI and how can we use it? EXFI will be used in various ways across the EXFI platform, including it will be used as a fee replacement token on Flare X. What does this mean? Well, this means currently that we use Songbird or Canary Dollar to pay for the swap fee when swapping between Songbird and Canary Dollar. However, we'll be able to use EXFI as the fee replacement token when we're swapping between Songbird and Canary Dollar, so that way we're not paying in Songbird or Canary Dollar that swapping fee on Flare X. Additionally, being used to farm for yield in the form of SFIN on Flare Farm. So we will be able to use the EXFI token in order to stake it in the Flare Farm in order to earn SFIN, which will be the primary governance token for the experimental finance platform. It can also be used to create Canary Dollar on Flare loans, which can optionally be used to farm more SFIN. So essentially, we'll be able to use that EXFI as collateral to mint Canary Dollar. Once the remaining 4 products will be released, EXFI will be used to purchase NFTs and participate in auctions on Flare Drop, provide to coverage pools and purchase coverage on Flare Mutual, and vote on Flare governance and enact change across EXFI. For this last one, essentially we'll be able to stake that EXFI to vote on proposals or propose our own proposals in order to make changes to the system and earn a return on that staking. So that snapshot is going to occur at 7 p.m. CET on December 12th. So I just threw this on here so we can do a little quick math for everybody else that's maybe not in the time zone CET. So for those not in CET time zone, say you're here in Hawaii, the snapshot will occur at 8 a.m. Sunday, December 12th. If you're on the East Coast, over by New York City, or along that whole time zone, East Coast, the snapshot will occur at 1 p.m. on December 12th. In Tokyo, the snapshot will occur at 3 in the morning or 3 a.m. on December 13th. And in Sydney, Australia, the snapshot will occur at 5 a.m. on December 13th. Gotta love that international date line, right? If you're getting anything out of this video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and leave me a comment in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out that join button next to the subscribe button. And if you're interested in checking out the Patreon, the link for my Patreon is in the description down below. So one of the last things I want to hit on is the actual distribution ratio. In that previous blog, it said that one EXFI token would be distributed for every 235 Songbird tokens. Let's click back here just to make sure. So one EXFI for every 235.275 Songbird. Well, I want to highlight this tweet that Flare Finance put out. This was on December 2nd. With 10 days to go until the EXFI snapshot, we would like to make you all aware that if certain exchanges fail to support the Songbird airdrop in time for our snapshot, these exchange balances will be excluded from the snapshot. This means Songbird holders will receive more EXFI. They then put a follow-up tweet on December 2nd. All 40 million EXFI tokens will be airdropped to supported addresses. This means the actual airdrop ratio will differ from the original. So essentially this means that if exchanges are holding back Songbird, those Songbird that would have received the EXFI airdrop will no longer be eligible. However, that means that that claim ratio is going to decrease as there will be more EXFI tokens for a smaller amount of Songbird addresses or Songbird tokens. So instead of one EXFI token for every 235 Songbird, it might be something in the realm of one EXFI token for, say, 180 Songbird. So those are just numbers that I'm spitballing. This is just kind of to give everybody an example of what I meant by a decrease in the claim ratio. So a decrease in the claim ratio means we need less Songbird tokens to equal one EXFI airdropped, thus increasing the amount of EXFI airdropped to each address. So let's talk a little bit about some price speculation. Well, I'm going to be straight up with you. I have no idea what the EXFI token is going to trade for. We won't know this until the beginning of next week when some exchanges start pushing it out and it starts getting incorporated into Flare Finance's platform. However, we can make some speculative guesses by understanding the airdrop claim ratios, the tokenomics behind it, and how these tokens will be utilized. We can see back over on the FTSO AU blog, there will be a total supply of 100 million EXFI tokens. However, not all of these tokens are going to be in the circulating supply. 20 million of these tokens are going to be sent to the foundation's reserves. So the foundation's reserves essentially are going to be outside of the circulating supply. Additionally, the yield cloud will have another 40 million EXFI tokens. So again, this will essentially take out those 40 million EXFI tokens from the circulating supply. So right then and there, you're looking at 20 million plus 40 million EXFI, so you're looking at 60 million EXFI completely removed from the circulating supply. So that leaves 50 million EXFI between the airdrop and the team allocation. Well, if we scroll down a little bit farther and we look back at what it is used for, we can see that it will be used to farm on the farm. It can be used to create canary dollar in the Flare loans, and it can be used in the governance staking. So essentially, when the EXFI token is locked in the governance staking to earn a yield, that's removed from the circulating supply. As it's removed from circulation, stuck sitting there in the governance staking. Additionally, when the EXFI is used as collateral in the Flare Loans platform, again, that's removed from exchanges and not able to be traded. So that 50 million circulating supply starts to shrink even further down, thus creating a squeeze on the supply, and because of the different use cases and utility, probably increasing its demand. So if you're based straight on the Songbird market cap and you're just comparing the two, every 235 Songbird equals 1 EXFI token, well, you'd be looking at about $100 EXFI. If you just took the value of the Songbird needed to get the airdrop and match that over to the EXFI market cap or EXFI price. Again, this is all speculation. However, a lot of that airdropped EXFI will be locked up in the different platforms and protocols, whether it's the Flare loans or the governance staking when that launches, or the farm to earn SFIN. So maybe it's even higher than that. Maybe it's lower than that. Who knows? This is all speculation and we're just having fun here. So that about wraps it up for this video. Again, I just wanted to go over the EXFI airdrop details as it's coming up this upcoming weekend. Additionally, I wanted to go over maybe some little price speculation and the update to the claim ratio. As always, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. We'll catch you next time on DeFi Tactics. So a little update, I haven't been pushing out too much content. There is contamination in my running water supply and the whole area's running water supply. So because of that, I've been dealing with getting my family clean water and figuring out how to go about living with this. So, less content, I realize that. I'm going to be working on it to push out even more content to make up for it. But let's get this EXFI airdrop, and then we'll all be sitting pretty happy. I'm personally in the camp where let's just take the exchanges out of it and not even have to worry on... So a side note on this. No, not a side note. So the snapshot is going to incorporate... Oh, let's scroll down and we'll actually read it, huh? That means that the airdrop... No, it's snapshot. Additionally, it'll be used for farm... More farm. Thus, increasing the amount of EXFI airdropped, blah, blah, blah.